My name is Kweli Hernandez. I have attended San Francisco State University for 5 years now. I am graduating in the December semester. I'm also a student athlete here for the men's wrestling team, along with competing for the national team of Puerto Rico. I am graduating in kinesiology with a minor in ethnic studies.
So, Quali, growing up, what things, spoken or unspoken, led you to establish yourself or understand what your place is as either a young boy or a young man?
Well, I think what really formed me is my family. I have two male role models in my life, and they have done a good job with informing me of certain male roles that you have to fulfill in order to be a man. Along with going to school, school is challenging some of those gender roles that have been assigned historically, and there is new opportunities for males and females to take on new roles in today's society.
So, engaging in a more physical state of being, how would you say that your physique or the way that you look, your appearance, your outward self, how would you say that that affects or changes the way people look at you or determine what you're worth or what you're for?
As someone who identifies as a black man, there has been challenges that I've had to face because of the color of my skin. Examples would be gang violence, stereotypes about stealing, about being uneducated, about being ignorant, and I really value the role that school has played a part on me, because I'm able to identify those stereotypes and overcome and debunk those ideas about black men. And I believe that being a student athlete, as many people have gotten the idea from books or movies or shows, that dumb jockeys, just big meatheads, buff guys, and that's not true. We have to pass school like everybody else does, and we have to study for exams.
Do you feel that your sense of masculinity is shaped by the men in your family or your cultural lineage?
I believe my sense of masculinity is shaped by my family. However, my family had to learn it from their lineage, which is the previous generation. So I feel like the roles and perspectives about male identities and roles is passed down from generation to generation.
So, today, what does knowing your place mean to you as a man in your own terms?
Know your role as a man means to me that you are to understand and have compassion for other people's needs and wants, and being able to provide, quote unquote, for those needs and wants, but also have respect for others and not overdoing it, while also allowing room for other people to provide for themselves.
When have you pushed back against a masculine role or an expectation that didn't fit you, and what made you want to challenge it?
I've never pushed back on a certain masculine role. I don't think it's not something that should be pushed back against, but it's something, the roles shouldn't be pushed back. The roles should be accepted and taken on. So if there's more roles that are presented to you, you should take on those roles, but you shouldn't push back on the roles that are previously built upon by your family or by history.
Masculinity is not a single path. It is shaped by the bodies we inhabit, the expectations we inherit, and the choices that we make. Through the story from Kweli, we can see how he navigates the places that society has opened for him, as well as how he plans on defining new ones and making new practices for himself.